guess I'm Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon. She be like, you a part-timer. Stay far from y'all criers, bar for bar. Words I Spielberg on a beat. Make a movie, yeah, it's the return of the G. Show them the way, cause they real nerds on the street like Braille. The way I make them feel words on the sheet. He's so good. She like, he's so good to me.
DA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Straight ahead, a rematch of Super Bowl 56, and it should be a good one, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Los Angeles Rams. Two weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. At their own 24-yard line. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. You talk about this Rams defense. They were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And all defensive teams that I know talk about creating turnovers. Takeaways, they call them. And anytime you can get 2 or more in a game, you've had a really, really good performance. They exceeded that number in a big way.
They'll keep it on the ground. Clifford. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on first down quickly negated.
Partner, one thing I was lousy at growing up, track and field, I could never anticipate the start before a race, but how about that backer? He figured it out, jumped the count, and turned it into a really nice play for his defense.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Now it's Burrow. Going underneath to the tight end, Green. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Big 13.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And he goes right back to Green. He's got it complete. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down, keep the sticks moving.
Here we go.
From midfield now, Burrow. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it in. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And as you're game planning as a staff, you go through all the different ways you can neutralize the other guy's pass rushers. Extra linemen, leave a tight end in, bring the running backs back in to block. Or you can do this, a little simple screen pass, and it works to perfection.
On the ground, it's Taj Brooks. And he stopped immediately there. Defensively, Puna forward with a tackle there.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here's 2nd and 10.
11 MT. Gun. Shot.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And caught. Right side. Green. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 24-yard line. They clearly wanted to come out, Charles, and be aggressive throwing the football, and they've been pretty efficient along with that aggressiveness. He's now 4 of 4 on this opening drive.
Yeah, and that's led to a fresh set of downs. I like what he's doing back there. You can tell he's at ease. Feels good about what he's doing. I think if I'm the play caller, I'm reading that. I'm continuing to let him throw the football.
And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a first down.
Pack the 60.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten him down here, but now's where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Here's Burrow. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
When you're this close to the goal line, you've got to expect pressure from the defense, so the ball's got to come out fast. Got to get out of his hands quicker.
A very lengthy opening drive as this will be play number 12 coming on 3rd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Open man is Higgins, and he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Bengals are on the board first on the road here in L.A. Evan McPherson for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, it's the rookie out of Florida. Pushing his way through. Down the numbers. There he goes. Touchdown, LA. A big play there. With his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Rams strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. Extra point up and good by Folk. And they take the lead here at 7-6. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot. I know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here we go.
They'll keep it on the ground. Clifford. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but they're quickly brought down. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
3rd down and 1.
12. You just set. Stop.
They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
I like his focus there because he wasn't thinking about breaking that one big. All he thought about was, I need one. Let's go get that. Ended up picking up two.
Gun.
Play action. It's Burrow. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. After one, a one-point game, 7-6.
And a yard at the 46-yard line.
From the 46, here's second down and 1.
Here we go.
Burrow on play action. To the right side and intercepted. Picked off by Cameron Curl. Oh, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Throwing to start the drive. Chambers. Pass complete there to Nakua. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll give him a short yardage situation here for second down.
Let's go now.
Back to throw. Chambers. That's complete to White. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing, playing against a good quarterback like he is, to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
It's a gain of 9.
Here's second and 1 now from the 7.
At the 7-yard line.
From the gun, a give to Corum. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
Now that's the way to do it. Hand it to someone with vision and good footwork, and add a little bit of power, and you find a way to pick up first downs.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal.
Leads to second and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here we go. 7 Pirates. 7.
Looking to throw. Chambers. All right, rifles one. It's DJ Turner who's got it. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 for Bengals TD.
Coaches preach all the time about opportunities and taking advantage of them, and he did exactly that. I used to have a coach told us all the time, a lost opportunity is never regained. Well, no regrets here. He picked that one off and took it to the house.
Burrow and the Bengals offense staying put. They'll go for 2 here.
Here we go.
Will line up for the
They'll look to throw. And that is caught for the 2 points. And they turned the pick 6 into a pick 8 with that 2-point conversion.
I love how you upsell. That is outstanding right there. What a big-time play. Big switch in how this game was going, and then they capitalized a little bit on top.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. They'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Well, the Rams are 1-1 through 2 games thus far. It's not a start that's going to set the world on fire, but they've been pretty solid nonetheless.
And the first thing that crosses my mind, it certainly beats the alternative of starting 0-2. I do think that this is a team that's going to take a little time to find its footing. Hard to navigate the always tough NFL.
Off play action. Chambers. This is the tight end fan. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
On first down, and hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And the Bengals have recovered it.
They may have the edge on the scoreboard, but that hasn't made them pass it, has it? I mean, they dialed up a pretty good run blitz there. And Brandon, you know that all blitzes aren't just designed to get to the quarterback in the passer. Sometimes you're just trying to take away every gap, every hole that might be created in the running game, and they did it to perfection and caused a fumble there.
Took away the gaps, took away the holes, took away the football. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Now they'll come out now in an empty backfield. 5 receivers split out, 2nd and 7. Burrow looking to pass. Looking deep downfield. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. This time, the extra point up and good. And it's now 21-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. This one complete to Scott Miller. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I ain't sold, but still sold
Set.
Back to throw. Chambers. Now he's going to step up and run. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
Well, they've been back on the heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Second and 10. Looking to throw. Chambers. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 16. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the gun. Chambers. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. Puka Nakua, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Rams get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Folk connects on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14.
Rams 14.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
On one, right?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go, here we go.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up a second down in just a couple.
11 empty. Here we go.
Up the middle they go. Clifford. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now the Bengals are going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Here we go. 180. Playing hot. 11 MT. 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
In motion right goes Higgins. Burrow will throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20.
Here we go. 180. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Hot.
Now it's Burrow. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. good. Marquise Brown in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. So time it up for a kickoff here. 5 seconds remaining in this first half. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. 1 second, all that remains. And he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. The Rams set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, that slope becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives. Try and slow things down a little bit.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And his throw is incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Chambers. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's DJ Turner who's got it. Inside the 10. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals TD. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, they grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. It's a gain of 35.
I don't care what level of football you play. This one was a universal, wasn't it? When we were kids and we played touch football, remember we get in these positions and you just say, everybody go long and hope someone would come free.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
No gain on the play.
He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 94 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. They'll give it to Mixon. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. He'll get 6 on the ground there, and it'll be second and goal coming up.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way.
And he takes it across for a Rams touchdown. Joe Mixon, a touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Rams get a bit closer. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Rams 21.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And it'll be an excellent return as he's all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Hey, a lot of points have been scored in this game against them, but tally that one on the side of the defense.
Do you think maybe, possibly, it could be a little bit of a changer for them? Maybe not a game changer, but a little bit of a momentum one that maybe they can string together some pretty good plays and slow them down.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Now Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Bengals.
Touchdown, Cincinnati.
A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are able to extend their lead.
On that 3rd down call, the goal was to get the ball to their tight end and pick up a first down, but he wasn't satisfied with just that. They got the first down. That was the gravy. He decided to take in the whole meal and rumbled in for a touchdown.
And Burrow's going to look to throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, After we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And that one almost intercepted. Could have been his 3rd pick of the game. Instead, it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Rams 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for a Rams 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So that flag obviously takes away the good yardage that they had on the play.
And talk about a momentum shift, because we can visibly see this celebration shifting from one side of the field to the other as soon as everyone saw the flag.
Up the middle, here's Corum. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Final minute now of the 3rd quarter. Here's a 2nd and 7. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And that's going to be complete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free.
Well, this at least is the right idea. I think they've got to get the tight end more involved.
He had just 1 target in the 1st half, incomplete. Now incomplete here with the 1st target of the 2nd half.
Yeah, should not stop them at all from going back to him, though. Find him.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Back to throw. Chambers. He'll try to do it himself. And he's taken down inside the 30. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So the drive stays alive after the 4th down conversion. 1st and 10 inside the 30. Hands it off out of the gun. And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Los Angeles. It's the Rams trailing, but they do have the football as we start the 4th and final quarter. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Chambers. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. Another incomplete pass there. We've seen a bevy of those. This secondary, they've been pretty good, haven't they?
They certainly have. They've allowed the 1 touchdown through the air, and they're going to be upset about that later when they watch the game tape. But other than that, they've been absolutely rock solid.
That's complete right around the 8. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. He felt the pressure coming there. That was a good job of just making something out of nothing, so to speak.
Yeah, took the hit and still made the play. You know, when we talk about runners, all right, and on running plays, runs after contact, we call that getting dirty yards. Tough grit.
And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. Trey Hendrickson showing off his pass rush repertoire that time.
But one thing I do know, these guys on defense, they don't want this game to end. They're winning by multiple touchdowns. They've shut down the opposing quarterback in a big way, and they're still picking up sacks as we approach the end of this one.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And this long drive is going to wind up yielding nothing. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Hey, if you're on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
Here we go.
Once again, it's Brooks. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now a handoff up the middle. Clifford. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 10 yards there on a Bengal first. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
47 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. And now they will throw it with Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 yards there, just like last play. This is something you got to be wary of defensively.
Now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for 2nd down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
That's going to be brought in by Higgins. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. T. Higgins, halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Bengals are closing in on a 3rd straight victory to start the campaign. And McPherson on for the extra point. Now, these have been no picnic for him so far. He's missed 2, but this one is good.
47, Rams 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. 65 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit. Full connects on the extra point. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
28.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaken up on that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pull it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
And he'll take this to about the 24, a gain of 3.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
And this offense on third down today, a perfect 4 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They're looking for Higgins, but it is intercepted. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
The third down pass intercepted. The Rams take over 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing to start the drive. Chambers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
44-yard line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. The fumble on 1st down now. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw. Chambers. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Past the 20. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a 1st down.
The sack on 1st down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Scotty Miller, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
47, Rams 35.
2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this is going to be snuffed out. The Bengals recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
41-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got his tight end complete. It's Green. He'll get it inside the 20 and all the way down to the 5. 36 yards on the play.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
180.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
1-1, ready? 11. 180.
Now it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Green. A 10-yard completion, but still now facing 3rd and goal. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So for Cincinnati, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.